Welcome back, Juicy Jammers. You are sipping on Jammin with Juice on this Something Juicy Monday. We discussed Shaq on Angel Reese's podcast and some of the inappropriate comments that people were saying he made regarding her outfits and how she should dress as an WNBA player. But right now we are talking about Donald Trump's rally that he had at Madison Square Garden. He had a comedian on. Thank you, DJ Brother Z, for getting me his name, Tony Hinchcliffe. And he was making some very racist jokes during this rally that me personally, I don't think was, warranted with the context of it all. But what do y'all think? 833-212-1017. Do you think that it was cool for Trump to have this comedian, Tony, coming up there making racist jokes about black people, making racist jokes about Puerto Ricans and Mexicans? Like, is this what's all going down right now? 833-212-1017. I'm gonna go to Al. Oh, we got audio? Oh. Okay, I'm going to go to Al real quick because I know Al going to have something juicy to say. What's poppin', Juicy Jammer? Al?
I think it was done in very poor taste on how he looked with his clothes off. Here's the moral of the story. Everything that he says about race, especially when it comes to dogs and cats being raped, orgies with animals, and things of those nature, they look absolutely nothing like the migrants. They look absolutely just like him. So if people really wanted to chew that ass up like a prune, all they had to do was just bring facts and data. And that would have been the nail in the casket right then and there. Because there's some cat that's walking around there with his 9 lives taken because they didn't ask for the cat. They molest the cat. I'm going to go on and hang up, and y'all have a great day. And stop trying to sleep with them kids up in Janesville talking about let's stank it up. They got a whole husband at home, but it's something about them teenagers' flesh that you want to try. All right. Happy Monday.
Thank you, Al.
69. God.
All right. I think we actually have some audio from this guy, Tony. So let's hear what he has.
In Texas, stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies, too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor. Free speech is under attack, people. I host this show, and each week I get updates what words we're allowed to use and not use anymore. It's happening right now the past few years. It's a real thing. And, used to be able to tell people to Google stuff. My mom's a boomer in the state of Ohio, and there's no convincing her of anything.
Tony, in his comments during this rally, I don't even want to call them comments, his jokes that he thought was just so daggone darn funny that he had to talk about Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. He talked about black people. And people seem to think that this is okay, that this is fine. And to be honest with you, maybe if this brother was at a comedy club, I probably wouldn't be as upset, because I might have said, man, that was racist, but it was funny. But I don't find this funny at all. I don't find it funny just because of the time and place as to which he said this. And I don't see how people who are Puerto Rican or are Mexican or are black can even go for this type of rhetoric. 833-212-1017. Ben, you just gonna sit there quietly?
I was, but now I'm gonna speak. You know what, Juice and Truth Nation, all the Juicy Jammers listening in right now. Tim Walz came over onto the Sherman Hughes show, and he got to explain how he feels as if Donald Trump is exhausted. Him and his party is exhausted, right? So now I think we're starting to see all these different tricks and plays come from the Republican Party, and they're doing what they like to do. And when it came down to Donald Trump picking this comedian, right, to speak at his rally, I think it was the wrong choice, okay? I think it was completely the wrong choice. Were the jokes funny? In my honest opinion, hell yeah. I laughed at every one of the jokes. I laughed at the watermelon joke. I laughed at the Mexican joke. I laughed at the Puerto Rican joke. I laughed at them all. But was it the time and place? No, it wasn't. Like you said, Juice, if he was to do those jokes at the Improv, then so be it. You got it. All right, but at the time and place,
Still racist.
You know, dark humor is racist, and honestly, I appreciate a racist joke from time to time. I ain't gonna lie, I laugh at myself sometimes. Okay, do black people love chicken? Yes, because I am black people. Do black people like watermelon? I can't speak for all, but I do. All right. So if I fit that, then so be it. However, when it comes down to the time of us voting for, like you said before, one of our most important elections, in between, some people would call a bigoted racist, or a black woman who's trying to free the people. All right. I don't think we have any time for no jokes or play. All right. People's lives are at stake. But were the jokes funny? Yeah. However, I don't think this is something we should all be up in the uproar about. We've got more serious things happening in our day-to-day lives than just some random dude getting up on stage that we didn't know of. Nobody knew his name before, and allowing that person to have a place in our minds and hearts. Call in, Truth Nation, 833-212-1017. What are you guys thinking about this? Call in so you can get your voice heard.
All right, we got Black Conscious. What's poppin', Juicy Jammer? We'll get you in real quick.
Yo, nod yourself in good health. A great day to be alive on this Monday morning. Let's not even bother ourselves with this nonsense. Let those individuals who think it was racist and all that, because right now he's scraping the bottom of the barrel because he's desperate to have somebody come and represent him. Look at the people he's dealing with. Dr. Phil, really? So let us stay focused on the policies and the things that's going to shape our lives, our children's lives, and going forward. Let's not even bother with this crap, because we know that's all it is. It's crap. It's just nonsense that has no bearing, no meanings whatsoever, and it's all for shock value so we can have something to talk about. But we ain't talking about the right things, his policies.
Right.
What is he going to do to better? He couldn't even answer that barber's question about how he's going to make his children's education better. He went to talking about everything but that.
Mm-hmm.
The man has no substance. The man has no plans but this 2025. And let's not be fooled, America or Milwaukee. If we put this guy in office, you got what you wish for.
Nah, you're right, Black Conscious. I think you hit it right on the head. When we're talking about Donald Trump, the plan that man has is Project 2025. All right, that's what's really happening. I don't care what nobody say talking about the Project 2025 is, he can't do this, he can't do that. As he's getting closer and closer to the election, we're starting to see more and more ideas that he says is clearly his own start to come out. Well, in Project 2025, they talk about getting rid of the Department of Education. And he literally just had a whole interview about him getting rid of the Department of Education. And then they also talk about in Project 2025 that he's going to appoint people, different leaders, to be his loyalists. He actually asked the person in the interview if he would actually just be loyal to him, and if so, he could take over the Department of Education. But that's neither here nor there, Truth Nation, because you know what's more important than that? One call, that's all right? Truth Nation, now's your chance to be our one call, that's all Grouper 5K entry for the day. Yes, you can be entered in to win $5,000 courtesy of Grouper Law Offices. Be caller number
3.
Right now at 833-212-1017, and you will be entered into win $5,000 giveaway with the award-winning 117 The Truth and Grouper Law Offices. Again, that is caller number
3.
At 833-212-1017. Remember, if you or a loved one has been injured in an accident, contact Grouper Law Offices today. Visit them at grouper-law.com for official contest rules. Visit 1017thetruth.com.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.